time to talk about yet another thing that traumatized me, and once again, it's another movie. Yeah, the movie, The Green Inferno. Now, some people might be aware of what this movie is and what it's about and everything, but in case you don't, basically, this movie is one of those, cannibal holocaust type of movies, about it's about like cannibal villagers and natives and whatnot, you know. And little known fact about this movie, at least I think it's a little known fact. I'm not for sure if this is verified or not, but this movie is possibly based on or possibly a remake of the actual sequel of Cannibal Holocaust. Yeah, because the actual sequel of Cannibal Holocaust is, I think, called The Green Inferno or something like that. So, yeah. Anyways, this movie. Yeah. Now, there's two specific things that actually traumatized me about this movie. One, the first cannibal or cannibalization scene. And I know there's going to be some people in the comments saying, "Oh, why are you so shocked and traumatized that about cannibalization scenes in a movie about cannibals? Like, you shouldn't you expect that?" Yeah. But this scene, no. Like there was just something about it. It was way too visceral, way too graphic, way too real. It felt way too real. It literally felt like I was watching someone being eaten. Like, I don't want to be too specific, just in case this video gets age restricted, but basically, they tear apart and tear open a guy and eat him while he's still alive. Yeah, it was just so disturbing and visceral and gory and yeah, fucked up. Honestly, it made my stomach fucking turn. Like the gore was just so it felt real, you know. So I guess I got to give props to the fucking, you know, special effects gore people in this movie because they did one hell of a job of making it fucking believable because it fucking felt believable. It felt fucking real. And yeah, it felt too real. And it just made me sick to my fucking stomach. I couldn't fucking stomach watching it all the way through. And usually I'm pretty good with, gore in horror movies and whatnot. I can handle it usually, but this time I couldn't. There was just something. It was just too much, too real, too visceral, too graphic. It just felt it just made me fucking sick to my stomach and queasy and not feel good at all. And like I said, I couldn't stomach watching it all the way through. So what I usually do in that case, I usually skip ahead, and that was a fucking mistake because that led me to the next fucking traumatizing thing about this movie. See, later on, after the whole cannibalization thing, they put the rest of the people in these cages, these wooden cages with animals, and they start feeding them and whatnot for obvious reasons. And one of these people decides that they can't take it anymore. They can't handle this anymore, and they decide to give up and they decide to off themselves. And by slitting their own throat. Yeah. And once again, this was fucking way too real. Like, it literally, I literally felt like I was watching someone actually do that in real life. It just, like, I don't know, it just fucked me up. But then again, I've never been really that great at handling seeing those kind of things in media. You know, the sudden, visceral, fucking suicide moments or whatever. You know, I've never been good at watching those and handling them. I usually like look away and shine my eyes away from it because I don't like watching it. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was just it fucked me up. And I guess the entire thing about this movie, traumatizing thing about this movie was it was too fucking real for me. It felt too fucking real to me. For me. And it was just, yeah, fucked up. And it took me forever to recover from watching what I did watch of this movie. Like, I didn't even watch all this movie all the way. I just watched part of that fucking the traumatizing cannibal scene, and also unfortunately watched the fucking the suicide thing as well. And that's about it. That's all I watched of it. I didn't want to watch any more. So I don't know what the rest of the movie entailed. It's probably fucking just as bad, just as traumatizing, just as too real, you know? So, yeah. But yeah, it took me forever to recover from this movie. To get it out of my fucking brain. To not, because honestly, sometimes when things traumatize me, sometimes it just sticks in my brain too much, and then I end up not being able to sleep very good for a while until it finally either leaves my brain, eventually leaves my brain. But yeah, it was just this movie's just fucked up. It's too fucking real. It's too fucking visceral and graphic for me, and it just fucking disturbed me and traumatized me. And I don't recommend it for anyone unless you're really into, gore and visceral gore and gore that feels way too real. Or if you're into fucking cannibal type of shit, which I'm definitely not now. Nowadays, if I see any kind of movie that's about cannibals in any kind of sense, cannibal villagers, natives, or any kind of cannibal whatever, I fucking avoid it because of this movie. It traumatized me that bad. It affected me that bad. Yeah. So yeah. Fuck this movie.